part of the CNSA. I'm the webinars committee chair, and I go to Sonoma State, and I'm here with Christina.
Hi, I'm Christina. I am the chair for the convention that's coming up in October. I go to National University in San Diego for their BSN program.
And we just want to welcome you to the CSNA's first webinar of the year. We're so excited that you're all here, and we can't wait to share with you our 5 tips and do some yoga together. First, I would like to go over just some expectations for the webinar. Just please be professional and respectful. You can type a question into the Q&A or into the chat, and we'll look at those throughout the presentation. If you'd like to ask a verbal question, please raise your hand and we'll call on you to speak. And when you do speak, just tell us your name and organization, and use the chat box for conversations or any questions. And like I said, we'll look through that as we go. So first, we're going to get into our 5 tips. The first one is get outside every day. And I know this is really tough with nursing school in general or being a nurse. And then add the pandemic, it's even harder to get outside. But it's so important to see the sunshine and breathe some fresh air, as long as you're being safe and wearing a mask and staying distance. It's really good to get outside. So some tips to do that are go outside to water your plants. It's a quick way to just be outside and breathe some fresh air. Go take your dog on a walk. Do your workout in your backyard instead of maybe in your garage or somewhere else in your house. Walk to get your mail. I know our mailbox is way down the street, and sometimes coming back from the store we'll stop by and pick it up, but it's just easy to walk down there and grab it. So we get outside. And go on a bike ride. That one is pretty safe too, because you're not around others on the sidewalk if you're riding in the street. So it's a good way to get outside and be distanced from others. And one last tip is maybe try to find a time that it's not so busy outside. I know I live by a park, and I know the times of the day where there's not too many people out, and that's when I try to plan my walk for the day. The next tip is drink more water. And this is so simple, but it's so easy to forget. And I'm a big water drinker, but the last year, really, it's been hard for me to remember to drink water. And I think it's just because we're at home and we're not doing much. So this is an important one. Some tips to remember to drink more water is set hourly reminders on your phone. Hourly or however often you think you want to drink water, but every time your reminder goes off, just drink a cup and you're good to go. The next one is there's a lot of special water bottles out there to help you drink more water. There's some with tick marks to track how much you've had throughout the day. You can get one big jug that holds a day's worth of water, and you just pour into cups throughout the day, and you just know you have to drink the whole thing. There's bottles that light up and it flashes when it's time to drink more water. I know I just use my hydro flask, and I know I have to drink 3 of them a day. So any special water bottles can really help you drink more water. There's a lot of water drinking apps, and I've never used one before, but my friend had one where you grow a plant. So every time you drink water, you mark it on the app and it helps your plant grow. And if you're not drinking water, it starts to die. So it's kind of a fun way to make sure you're drinking enough water. And the last one is plan to drink a glass of water before each meal or around any other events throughout the day. That way, you know, like when I'm eating breakfast, I need to drink water, or when I'm going for a walk, I need to drink water. So anything that will kind of correlate to help you to remember to drink more water. The third tip is move your body once a day. And being a nursing student or a nurse, this can be really tough with your busy schedule. And again, being at home during the pandemic, it's extra hard to get your body moving, but it's really important to stay active. And for me, when I think of working out, I think of like a hard workout that takes a long time and I have to have certain equipment. But exercising can just simply be moving your body. And I think when you think of it in that way, it's much easier to do it and to commit to it. Some tips to moving your body once a day are just jogging up your stairs instead of walking, or lunging down your hallway instead of walking down the hallway. Going on a walk while you listen to a podcast or on a Zoom call or talking on the phone. That's a really important one, I think, because we're always so busy doing so many things, but you can kind of multitask and get two things done at once, or kind of take time for yourself by listening to something you enjoy or talking to somebody. So that's a really easy one. Do a 10-minute workout. And this one is really easy to commit to because it's such a small amount of time. And either you do it and you feel satisfied and accomplished, or after 10 minutes go by, you're like, okay, I can give this 5 more minutes, or I can commit 10 more minutes. So it can also lead to a bigger workout if you're already working out. So that one is easy to squeeze into your schedule. And the last one is doing jumping jacks or other exercises during a commercial break of a show, or if you hit pause on Netflix every 10 minutes to do like 5 squats or whatever it may be, or just throughout the day, little like bits of workouts. And then by the end of the day, you've done a whole workout. So those are some tips to getting your body moving every day.
All right, I'm gonna do 4. So our 4th tip was to do something once a week that brings you joy and relieves your stress. Like something that's for you, something that's not related to school, something that's not related to work, something that, you know, you personally like and you think is fun. So you could do some yoga if you like yoga. It also helps you move your body. You could take your dog on a hike, or, you know, walk with one of your friends that's also socially distancing, and, you know, try to keep your distance from each other. You could go to the beach if you live by the beach, or go into the mountains, since, you know, California's just got so much to do outside. You could make a pretty face mask, or, you know, learn some knitting. You could go shopping online. I would try to not go a little crazy with that online shopping, because my front door keeps getting full of Amazon packages and it's starting to add up. Also, you can plan out your week or your month, your activities on your weekly planner. So let's say you have, like, I go hiking with my little dog and my friend, and we plan a date every single week that we're going to meet up and go hiking for 2 hours by the beach. And that's, you know, we go outside, we meet with each other, we go socially far away from other people, but we're still outside and walking. Next slide, Lorna. I don't know how to change it. Thank you. So the 5th one was to make a small goal each week. I know we are really, really busy as nursing students, and a lot of us work and have family obligations too, but setting small achievable goals and then reaching those goals really does help. So we need to pick something that we are willing to put time to, something that's simple, something that's easy. It could be, you know, those 10 minutes or 30-minute workouts every single day, or, like, one example was to make your bed every single morning, or to make sure you don't leave any dishes in your sink and everything's nice and clean. Or you can do something that's fun and do your goal with a friend. So, like, if you're trying to do water and you're keeping a water log, and just keep on top of each other, and, you know, talk to your friend, be like, did you meet your goal this week? And you can show them your log. And then this is one way to help you stay motivated and create new healthy habits that make you feel proud. And it's something that you can accomplish. And I think that also helps relieve stress. Next one, Lorna. Thanks. So if you guys want to put something in the chat that you do to reduce stress, like I said, I like to go hiking with my little dog, and I also like to cycle. I live in Orange County, and we have a lot of nice bike trails. So I can bike to the beach or bike to the mountains, and they're pretty open, and you're on a bike, so you're not really close to too many people, as long as you're not going in the early morning. I see Ellie says she likes to do cooking and yoga, hopefully not at the same time. Does anyone else have something they like to do? Roller skating, that sounds fun. Meditating is also good. Blast music and have a dance party. We actually did that at my work for 2 minutes. We closed our doors for a second and danced to one song, and then everyone went back to work. Rock climbing is fun and outside too. That one was from Danielle. Anyone else? Lorna, do you want to say what you like to do?
Yeah, for me, I love planners and calendars, and I love to plan out my day and stay organized. So for me, just kind of sitting down and planning out my next week and writing all the work I have to do or the other things I want to get done, and kind of setting my goals for the week, that is really stress reducing for me.
I like planners too. I bought a bunch of stickers from Etsy with, like, one with the stethoscope for my clinicals, one with books for like my study time, and like different stickers to like organize my planner. Okay, Jessica says, when I'm stressed, I do make a to-do list of all the things I need to do. I leave it on the table, and whenever I think of something new, I write it down. It makes it much more manageable, and then you get to prioritize. And Dina says, chatting with friends. I think that's important too, especially since it's hard to not see everyone. And with our classmates, we really only see them through Zoom or the clinicals if we make it to clinicals. Anyone else? Does anyone want to speak while we're in here? Oh, my puppy joined. Say hello. That's hello.
Okay, if you guys think of more ways to reduce stress, you can put them in the chat at any time. But if there's nobody else, was there someone
Danielle
else?
says something. She says that she wanted to say that the water app is called Plant Nanny. It's super cute. Is it for watering your plants, Danielle? Or for
I
drinking
think
water?
it's the drinking one. Every time you drink water, you log it and it keeps your plant alive.
Oh, that is a cute idea. I like it.
Yeah, it's really cool. My friend had it and she loved it and it really helped her like stay on track. So it's really cool.
That's a good idea. Thank you guys
Okay.
for coming.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so the next thing is the yoga session. And it's just a YouTube video and it's yoga for nurses. So I think it'll be really helpful for all of us. And I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get settled or clear space, grab a mat. You don't need a mat, I'm doing it on my carpet, but whatever you need to do. And a couple people asked, you can't see each other, so don't worry, because I know it might be a little weird to do yoga on camera. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes and then we'll get started. And the video has a little bit of an intro too. So when I start it, you still have like a minute or two to get settled. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Hi everyone and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and this is Benji and today we...
And if there's any technical difficulties during this, I apologize and please just let us know in the chat and we'll see if we can fix it real quick.
This is a yummy practice, so hop into something extra comfy and let's fill our cups. Alrighty, my friends, today we're going to begin lying flat on our backs. Yay! So take your time getting there. There's no rush. Remember, this time is for you. This valuable, precious time with your body, with your breath, and with your heart. When you get there, go ahead and lay all the way down. So relax your limbs. Let your arms rest gently at your sides. If you have a ponytail, or I don't know why I said that's so weird, pony. If you have a ponytail, go ahead and put it to the side. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take one nice full conscious breath in together to begin. Here we go. Big inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Don't be shy. Awesome. Close your eyes. Just take a moment to notice where you're at today. Start at the soles of the feet, and we're going to scan the body all the way up from the soles all the way to the crown of the head. So depending on your personality type and your energetic state, we'll all experience this body scan a little different, depending on whether you're more right brain or left brain. So I don't really want to tell you how to do it, but rather just invite you to scan the body from the soles of your feet to the crown of the head and to breathe deep as you do so. Close your eyes and begin. Nice full body scan. Take your time, and if you zoomed through it, you can go back to the soles of the feet and try it again. See if you notice anything new. Great, and then as you're ready, you're going to take a deep breath in again. And exhale out through the mouth. Don't be shy. So when we sigh out through the mouth, our little sigh, we're signaling the brain and communicating that this time is time to slow down, check in, take stock. All right, bring the thumb to your fingerprints. You're just going to move your thumbprint on your fingers, starting out nice and slow. And if you're totally exhausted and you're like so tired you could go to sleep here, I got your back. We're going to ease in nice and gentle. So just take one moment at a time. Try to just let one present moment be a window or a doorway into the next. So don't get ahead. If you're tired, it's all good. That's why we're here, to nurture your sweet self. Self-care, self-love is the way. And through this practice today, we'll hopefully leave you feeling nurtured so that you can fill your cup and be available to serve others, help others, nurture others. All right, release the fingertip thing. We're going to bring the palms now flat down to the earth. And you're going to press into the earth and use this connection to sweet Mama Earth to draw the navel down as you press into the hands, and you're going to slowly lift the knees up towards the chest. You can do it either at the same time for a little core stimulation, or if you want to keep it softer, just one knee at a time. And scoop the tailbone up. You're going to give yourself a big hug. Wrap the arms around your legs, and then close your eyes and find what feels good here. You might rock gently side to side. You might point and flex the feet. Maybe you're just finally dropping in, realizing, oh my gosh, I need this time. I need this practice. Feel your yoga mat rising up to meet your back body. This practice has your back. I have your back. I admire you for being the type of person who is willing to serve others, but even more so for taking the time to make sure that you yourself are taken care of and nurtured so that you can do your job, be your best self. Hold onto your right knee, send the left leg out long. Go ahead and let the left heel come to the earth. You're really going to squeeze the right knee up towards your heart and then open it up towards your shoulder. Again, squeeze it up towards your heart in the action of drawing it open towards your shoulder. Great, activate your left leg. So firm down through the left thigh bone, left toes up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Great, then you're gonna lift your left knee up, press your left foot into the ground. You're just gonna shift your hips over to the right and then extend your left leg out again, and you're gonna come into a supine twist. So you're just shifting your hips over towards the right a little bit. And then right knee comes over towards the left side of your mat. And then you can stay here, opening up through the right armpit, chest, the pec, the shoulder, or bend the left knee. You're gonna reach down, aim to grab your left foot, your left toes with your right hand. And then we open up the chest here. So you're opening the right shoulder towards the right, kind of down towards the earth. And then the last yummy ingredient here is just breathing into the belly. Think spa breaths today, whatever that means to you, the way you would breathe in a spa. And don't get sad if you've never been to a spa. Don't choose that path. Just use the creative image to, what would a spa breath be like? A blissful breath. One more inhale in here. Right down into the belly. Gorgeous. And then use your exhale to release that bottom foot, bottom leg, and then slowly guide it back all the way to center. Shift the hips down right to the center line and hug both knees into the chest. Awesome. This time we're going to take the hands to the knees. You're going to draw gentle circles one way and then the other. One way and then the other. So massaging the lower back, the SI joint, stretching through the hips and the glutes. And maybe most importantly, we are just taking this time to soften our gaze and close our eyes, breathe deep, and again, feel supported. So you spend so much energy supporting others, being present, listening, being very supportive. So just take a moment to really feel that. In fact, you might quietly whisper to yourself, I am supported. I am supported. Sweet, then hold on to your left knee. Send your right leg all the way out. Go ahead and bring your right heel to kiss the earth. And squeeze the left knee in towards your heart and then open it towards your left shoulder. Again, that action is squeezing in towards the center and then opening. So we're creating a little compression in the front of the left hip crease here. Breathe deep. Then lift up through your right knee, press your right foot into the ground, lift your hips, scooch them over to the left, and then extend your right leg out. And as you're ready, guide the left knee over, supine twist. Notice how this side is different, right side, left side. Oh, and breathe like you love yourself. Left arm can go all the way out and stay there. Or we'll bend the right knee this time, maybe reach down, try to catch the right toes, right foot, and then open the left shoulder one more time. And then go ahead and use your right hand to gently guide that left knee a little deeper. Breathe deep here. Breathe into your belly. Spa breath. So when I get really busy with work or when I get really invested in other people's stories, I have to up my self-care and tend to my mental headspace, not just my body. But I have to be able to kind of soften my thinking space and make sure that I'm taking time to restore and tend to myself so that I don't spiral out of control, worrying about others or depleting myself. Take one more breath. Why the spa breath is so important. Okay, and then use an exhale to release the bottom leg, and we'll shift slowly back to center. Hug both knees into the chest, and then this time we're going to inhale in, exhale, peel the nose up toward the knees. So it doesn't have to come close, just creating spaciousness between the vertebrae. And then if you want, you can grab the feet, you can grab the shins, or you can take your hands into the midline and take a little happy baby here. So we have some options. A little hedgehog pose. Maybe you're here, or happy baby. Take 3 cycles of breath here. Count them out. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to bring the hands to the backs of the thighs. Keep breathing, nice long cycles of breath. And we're going to rock and roll all the way up. So take your time massaging through the length of your spine. It should feel really awesome. We're also waking up the core muscles that we need for a strong back, but also a nice connection to that third chakra, which is our home base. It's that self-care center. And then rock as many times as you feel awesome and comfortable. And you're going to come all the way through to a nice comfortable seat. You can center yourself on the mat. And then right away, let's inhale, reach for the sky, big stretch. And then exhale, you're going to open twist to the left. Now fingertips can go down to the earth, or maybe you catch a little bind. And then inhale, reach for the sky. Back to center and exhale to the right. Catch a bind or fingertips on the mat. Inhale, back up to center. Lift all 4 sides of the torso. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale to center. Sync up with your breath here. Open twist to the right. And you can find a little more fluid movement here. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, open twist. Maybe integrating the neck here. Keep it going one more time on each side. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down. You're going to open the legs a little wider now so that we come into Baddha Konasana. So the soles of the feet are going to come together. You're going to take your hands to your feet and you're going to practice a little self-massage. Now, you can start by taking the thumbs to the arches of your feet and you're just going to kind of start there and work your way out. And then take your eyes off the video, and I mean this with all sincerity, like really focus in on what you're doing. I'm laughing because I know it can seem kind of silly, but many people will get emotional here. And I want to tell you why I think that, but I just want you to feel your way through this. If you're not feeling anything, that's great too. Just give yourself a nice little foot massage. Breathe deep. All right, and when you're ready, you're gonna open the feet as wide as you can, just like a book. You don't have to force it. And you'll grab the ankles, try to keep the feet open, and then roll up really tall through your spine. Inhale, lots of love in, stay present. Exhale, relax your shoulders down, lots of love out. Try to create more space. Inhale, lots of love in, lift your chest. Exhale, relax the shoulders down, lots of love out. Great, take the left ear, drop it over the left shoulder, breathe deep. So I'm actively kind of tagging some weight down through my right elbow. And then bring it up to center, nice and easy breezy, over to the other side. Oh yeah. Awesome, bring it back to center. Take the hands, lift them up, bring them to the outer edges of the legs. Slowly close the knees together, lean back, lift your shins. If this is too much on your back and we're kind of needing to nurture the back, you can keep the toes on the ground or heels on the ground. Otherwise, you're just going to get a little core strengthening. You can hold on to the backs of your legs or you can send the fingertips out wide. I'm just going to breathe deep here and see if we can keep a nice, calm, cool softness in the face. So soften your brow. And then the pose is really meant to inspire the breath and the breath there to nurture the pose. So the more we can sync those two things up, the better. So breathe deep. Awesome. Then in the air here, see if you can catch some air. You're going to cross one ankle over the other. Bring the palms together. And then we're going to slowly clap and then rock all the way through and take it to downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Let each movement be soft and easy. Remember, the intention of today's practice is not meant to bust your chops or break you, but rather to nurture. So let your movement and the way you move reflect that. Shake the head, soften through your jaw. And then here we go. We're going to do baby steps all the way to the top of the mat, but really see how many steps you can take. So pay attention to the nuance. Try to stretch through the fascia of the foot, the ankles, the Achilles. You might crisscross the feet to get more into the calves. And then through the backs of the knees, the hamstrings. Then once you arrive at the top of your mat, bring the feet hip-width apart and bend your knees so that we can give some love, and by some, I mean a lot of love, to your lower back. Clasp opposite elbow and breathe deep, inhaling lots of love in as you bend your knees generously. And exhaling, relaxing the weight of your head over, letting go. Fabulous. Release the arms. Press in all four corners of the feet, tuck your chin into your chest, and with so much love and tender loving care, roll up to mountain pose. And as you rise up here, try not to fidget, and if you did, it's all good. Take what you need. See if you can just pause and be still here. Allow your breath to evolve. Nice, full, loving breaths. Awesome. And then we'll slowly bat the eyelashes open if your eyes were closed. We're going to inhale, reach up, look up. And then exhale, soft bend in the knees as you open twist to the left. And then inhale, reach up, look up. Ground through the heels. Exhale, soft bend in both knees as you open twist to the right. And then keep it going just like we did before. Inhale, reach up, rise up. And sync up with your breath. Exhale, open, maybe look back. And then inhale, reach up, look up, rise. Moving with your breath. And again, protecting the knees by keeping them nice and bent every time you open twist. So most people practicing this will probably intuit that, but just in case, be really mindful. Soft bend as you open twist. Let's do one more on each side. Nice, yummy spa breaths. Inhale, reach. Awesome. And the next time you inhale, reach for the sky. Bring the palms together. You can give it a clap if you like. And then we're going to forward fold all the way back down. Great. Then bend both knees here. Right fingertips are going to come to the center of your mat. And then you're going to slowly straighten just the left leg. Keep the right knee bent as you reach left fingertips up towards the sky. Big open twist. And then take it down. Inhale. Exhale. Open twist to the right. Straighten the right leg. Keep the left knee bent. And back down. And same thing. So you inhale the center. Exhale the twist. And you're alternating which leg is straight, which leg is bent. All right, even it out. And bring it all the way down. Forward fold. Awesome. From here, we're going to bend the knees, plant the palms. You're just going to step one foot back and then the other. One plank pose in this practice, just to wake up our center, our core. Big breath in. And then exhale all the way down to the belly. Nice and slow. Loop the shoulders, pull the elbows back, inhale, open the chest, baby cobra. And then release. Awesome. You're going to press up to all fours and curl the toes under and then peel up from your tail, downward facing dog. Big breath in, long breath out. Sweet, baby steps to the top of the mat. Take your time here. Really maximize this journey so you can find stretch in the side body. Again, waking up through the feet, tending to some tired legs by stretching through the Achilles, the calf. And then all the way back up to forward fold to the top of your mat. Great, feet hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. And exhale to soften and bow. Root to rise here, press into the feet, bend your knees a little, reach the fingertips way up high, big stretch. And then exhale, hands to heart, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to walk the feet together, really together. And I like to challenge my friends lately to try to do that without looking down. It's harder than you think. Then bring the palms together if they aren't already. We're going to shift the weight to the left foot and slowly pick the right knee up high. So we're going to squeeze and lift, interlace the fingertips, squeeze and lift, 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 lift. You can rotate the right ankle one way and then the other. And then bring the left hand back at your heart space, and you're going to take the right foot and bring the right heel either all the way up to your left inner thigh, or maybe drop it down to your left inner calf, or maybe big toe on the ground for a tree pose, hands on the heart, palm face down. So pick your Vrksasana today, and you're going to try to hug everything into the midline as you open up through that right outer hip, length and tailbone down. Think upper body lifting and back body grounding. And then tap drop into a little ocean breath here. You might soften your gaze down or challenge yourself, or if it just feels better today, or aspiring to look up, you might do that. So find your flavor and breathe deep. And slowly bring the right knee back up, squeeze and lift. We're going to inhale, reach for the sky, standing one-legged Tadasana. And then check it out. Exhale, open twist to the right. Whoa, hug everything into the midline. Open twist. You might create a little resistance between your left arm and your right knee. Maybe look back, breathe deep. Inhale in, and then exhale, release everything, mountain pose. Awesome work, super fun. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, relax the shoulders. All right, inhale, hands to heart. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bring the feet together without looking down. Awesome, then slowly lift the left knee up. So activate the core here. Interlace the fingertips, squeeze and lift. Press away from the earth, so press your standing foot down. Lift your chest. We're creating a healthy flow of energy with this little ditty here, so stay focused, breathe deep. Rotate the left ankle. You might start to get a little warm here. It's all good. And then right hand comes to the heart, and you'll find your tree pose on the other side, your version. And there's a tendency to kind of push into the right side of the body. So let's balance out right side and left side of the body by pushing back a little bit, finding that equilibrium, that balance. And then again, you might look up today or soft gaze down. Find what feels good. Maybe you challenge yourself by closing your eyes. And then notice what's coming up in your mind, your heart space, and just breathe deep. Create a little warmth. Awesome. Then you're going to slowly inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, release. Bring that left knee back in. We're strengthening core here. Squeeze and lift, standing one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, reach for the sky. And then exhale, keep pressing into that standing leg. Lift your left knee up, open twist to the left. Create a little resistance here, a little fulcrum hug, navel in and up. So upper abdominals and lower belly zip in towards your navel. And you might look back past your left shoulder, breathe. And then use an exhale to release everything. Mountain pose. Whoa, bring the feet together, really together. Bring the hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, close your eyes. Inhale. And cleansing, exhale, release something, let something go. Great. Final asana, we're going to step the feet very wide. So feet will start parallel, and then you'll just inch your big toes in a hair. So you can really feel the outer edges of the feet connect. Inhale, hands together, lift your chest, lift your heart. Exhale, micro bend in the knees. As we've been doing, you're going to send the hips back, lead with your chest. Standing wide-legged forward fold. Eventually the hands will come down to the earth. You might widen your stance, you might make it more narrow, and then yogi's choice, my dear friends. You might bring the hands in line with the arches of the feet, bring the crown of the head down. If headstand is your practice, you can send it up. Maybe we're here, keeping the wrists right underneath the shoulders. And you've done a lot of twisting, but if you're feeling it and you want to continue, you can do open twist to the right and open twist to the left. So we'll take 5 cycles, 5 mindful cycles of breath here. Engaging the inner thighs, staying connected to your core. Letting go of any stress or tension by simply breathing with consciousness, keeping the skin of the face soft and relaxed. If you're upside down, make your way back down. If you're in a twist, even it out. We'll slowly walk the hands back out. And this time, bring them to the waistline. Bend the knees, activate your core, and again, with your heart, lead the way, rise up strong. Great, beautiful. Just feel the effects here. Blood flow, energy, that flush. And then we're going to slowly inch the feet nice and slow all the way back in and underneath us. Keep the hands on the waistline and stand tall. Inhale, lots of love in. And exhale, relax the shoulders, lots of love out. Awesome work. Release the fingertips down to come up. We bring the palms together and all the way up to the third eye. Close your eyes and just feel this out for a second here. Feel your feet on the earth. Feel the energy that you've stirred up. Blanket yourself in love here, in gratitude for taking the time to fill your cup. I want to personally thank you for all you do to take care of others. Probably goes without saying, but I'm going to get emotional, but I genuinely believe that this practice is a great tool for all of us to take better care of ourselves so that we can take care of each other. Treat everyone with the love and respect and kindness that the world needs. Can I get an amen? Okay, take a deep breath here. And exhale, one last cleansing breath. The awesome in me bows to the awesome in you. Please share this practice with anyone who you think might benefit from it. And I'll see you next week. Namaste.
Okay, I just wanted to thank you all so much for joining us, and I hope that you enjoyed doing yoga together. I'm gonna put the link in the chat real quick, and let us know if you'd like to do something like that again, or if you enjoyed it. Your feedback is appreciated. I just put the link in the chat. What else? Oh, we have our social media pages here. Our Instagram is at CNSA Official, and our Facebook was down, so we're working on getting it back up soon. We don't know what happened to it, so keep an eye out for that. And then keep an eye on our website, cnsa.org. We post updates, we post more webinars, other fun opportunities, so keep an eye out. And then on Thursday, January 14th at 11 a.m. is our next webinar. So make sure if you're interested, you tune in for that. And other than that, any other questions or comments, you can raise your hand or put in the chat. But thank you guys so much for joining us, and we hope you had a good time.
Thank you. Good luck in the new year.